'Cause I'm a man, yeah, you're a man, manly man, you're a man. Should be a great show, chill vibes, and of course after that, Castlevania Symphony of the Night continuing. I really hope that you guys will stick around for that because sadly the last couple of streams didn't do so well, and I want to keep playing this game. You know, we're in the second half at this point, the more challenging part of the game, and I really like it. So I do hope that you guys will continue to chill after the podcast. But I'm just going to go run and use the restroom quickly, and then we're going to get started. All right, so thank you guys so much. I'll be right back, and then we'll begin with the show. See you in a few. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show. Sit back and relax, folks. It's time for a week-ending episode of the Level 1 Podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It is Thursday, the 11th of June, 2026, the final in 5 straight days that I've been streaming this week. And it's been a good week, right? So, good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to everyone who is here live. Sean says Mina the Hollower. Here's the thing. I'm willing to try Mina the Hollower. I'm just not convinced people are going to show up for it. Mina the Hollower is a brand new game, and it does not have the following that a game such as Silksong had. You know? Instead of being a toxic, negative jerk and saying, oh, everyone already talked about it. Why are you going to talk about it? How about you just shut up? People want me to react to stuff. We're going to give it a try. I'm directly responding to what people want, and you're the only person being negative about it. Shut up. Okay? No one wants to hear it. Thanks. All right, I got to ban a bunch of fucking idiots who won't shut up and let me concentrate. You're pissing me off. Okay. Okay. So if you guys are interested in this, okay, and you really want me to do it, I would consider doing it maybe next week. We'll give it a try. If it sounds like there's so much content to cover, do like one night stream of it on the React channel, okay, and see if I'm reacting to this, you know, if people like it. I don't know if they will, because unlike the documentary React from June the King, this isn't as focused. You know, the June the King documentary is 2.5 hours. You know what to watch. In this case, this is something very different. This is a series of videos, and I don't know if people will like it or not. Okay. All right, so we'll think about it. I'll try to see if maybe we'll work it into the schedule for a late stream next week. Give it a try, see if it works. If it does, great. And if it doesn't, we tried. You know, I did want to break up the content and not just do gameplay every stream. If we want to do variety, I'm okay with that. Particularly this month, I didn't do a marathon, so it would be good to break up the content a bit. But, you know, let's see. Okay. It's on there. All right. It's a wrap. We're doing Chick-fil-A on Monday. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I got a little excited. I really like Chick-fil-A, if you can't tell. Okay. If you mention Forza Horizon 6 with the wheel one more time, I'm shit-canning you. I'm tired of your bullshit. Shut up. Okay. We have gone 42 minutes, and we haven't talked about Pokemon cards yet. What is going on? If we hit milestones of $100, that's a pack opened. $150, that's a pack opened. Okay? And every 50 on. So basically, every stream is eligible, but there's going to be some streams where likely we're not going to do it because there's going to be slower streams. Be honest, to this stream right now, I don't know. It's already Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which traditionally has had very little support and viewership. We are almost an hour into the stream, and I have received 0 support. 0. So, it's not looking too good for this stream. You know what I'm saying? Unless stuff changes and it picks up, then I don't think that we're going to be opening any packs of cards on this stream. Okay? I feel like whenever there's a themed stream of Pokemon or TCG, that's when the people who are really into Pokemon cards, they show up and they support those streams. I don't think those people are going to show up to other random streams. Therefore, you know, it'll be nice if every once in a while we have someone who does it, but, you know, I don't know. Okay? I guess we'll have to see, right? Okay. So, there you have it. Now, if you've had fun today so far, please support this stream. All right, you guys know all the ways you can. On the YouTube side, you can become a member. You can gift a membership. You can do a super chat. You can do a super sticker. On the Kick side, you can become a sub. You can give some subs to your fellow viewer. You can give some kicks. All appreciated. Or no matter where you are, you can tip me via PayPal. All right, I hope that you've enjoyed the show so far. We've actually got decent attendance, over 200 on YouTube. I don't know how many we have on Kick, but let's get some support for the stream right now. Let's get our first support in. Let's do some shout outs. And then let's do some Q&A. That's the first Kick support of the day, as you can see. Very slow day so far. Oh, I should give you guys... Wait a minute. What am I doing? I got to give you guys an update on my fitness, right? First of all, look at the veins now bulging out of my arms because I'm working out so regularly. I'm working out 4 to 5 days a week, depending. So that's going well. And I'm looking forward to more. And I'm looking forward to buffing up as I do this. I'm actually feeling great. I'm blown away. I right now actually have the best stomach I've ever had my whole life. Even when I was in my 20s and I was skinny and lifting, I did not have a stomach like I have right now. Like, I've actually got crazy muscle definition going down now. I'm not cut. I don't have a six-pack yet, but I'm getting there. It's actually crazy how I'm like, oh my God. Oh, dude, I've lost so much weight. Like I said, I used to be 240 pounds. Now I'm 170. I think I'm actually starting to gain weight again, because I actually got as far down as 168, but the last time I weighed myself, I was like 171 again, and I'm like, oh, I think it's because I'm gaining muscle now. It's going to start to go up slowly. So, just so you know, basically, it's all the time, you every once in a while, and every once in a while, one other person, and that's about it. I just don't get a lot of support on Kick, so I do appreciate the fact that you do come by and hang out and support when you can. Thank you for that. Okay, that now my diet is better, but it's because of you guys. Okay, you need to understand that. It wasn't just me making, oh, I just decided. You guys allowed me to do this directly. It's cause and effect. If I hadn't gotten the increase of engagement, support that I got in the last 2 years, I never would have been able to do any of the positive improvements that you guys are seeing on stream. And I think, honestly, the reason it took me so long to get here was because I was very financially bad off for a long time, and people would come support me, and you wouldn't see any positive change. Okay, it's time for a real talk situation with all of you right now. For a long time, I was financially bad off. I was in insane amounts of debt. I was making insanely bad decisions. I went into bankruptcy. So you would support my streams, and then nothing would change. Everything would look like shit. The camera looked like shit. I looked like shit. You know what I'm saying? People would still like me and my content, but they were like kind of sad because they were coming by and liking me and they would support, and then nothing would improve. Like, well, that kind of sucks. But finally, I got to a point where things did turn a corner. I got financially to the point where things were better. And now when you guys supported me, I could directly use that to refuel it back into the business and myself to improve everything here. Okay? So it is you guys and your support that allows me to continue to go onward and upward. So thank you for that, every single one of you who have watched and who have supported in a positive way in the last 2 years. You guys are the reason why things are better now. Okay? It wasn't, oh, Phil just decided overnight to get healthy. I always wanted to be healthy, but I didn't have the means. Now I actually have the means. And I'm going to follow through with my promises, and I'm going to stay healthy, and I'm going to kick fucking ass, getting healthy, and doing awesome content for you guys in the future. Okay? I know it's a joke, it's a meme, that I just did my 1 year Switch 2 retrospective, and I'm holding the Switch 2 in my hand like this, and there's an AI thumbnail that shows that my arm is huge and everything. But my goal is that hopefully eventually I can really get there. That would be pretty cool, don't you think? That eventually my arm actually is buff like that? Yeah. So why not? And I'm working on it. I'm committing. I'm doing it. I told you, I'm working out 4 to 5 times a week. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep eating healthier foods, protein, low fat, low carb, keep it going, and improve my life situation as much as I possibly can. Okay? So thank you to Ned for $5. So if you want to see me open some card packs on this stream, please support it. Let's go. Like I said, for a $50 contribution, I'll open a card pack. And for hitting $100, that's a card pack. $150, that's a card pack. So get the stream some support, and let's get some packs opening, right? Okay. Someone just tipped me $2, says you do not need money to be healthy. Wrong. You're an idiot. Thanks for $2. That's the sad truth, is that in the society we live in, you do need money to be healthy. 100%. That's just 100% true. Sorry. Okay. Ha ha ha. And then we have a $2 troll tipper who's very upset that everything has been improving for me. They're insanely upset. And say tipped me to say that. That's hilarious. No, why would I read the message out? It's a toxic idiot. It's someone who I know who's a loser and is always going to be a loser because of the way that they behave. They're incredibly jealous of me, the fact that I've improved my life, and they're very upset, and you can tell with the way that they say stuff. They're like pissing themselves angry because they want me to have a downfall, but instead I'm going the other way. They can't stand it. Why the fuck would I read that message? They can go fucking sit and spin on a cactus. Okay. For the record, when I do this, it's because my nose itches because of my allergies. Like right now, my nose is itching, so I do that. And that way I don't have to touch it, because if I touch my nose actively with my fingers, I have a chance of getting grease and pimples and shit because I have bad skin. So whenever you see me doing that, it's because I'm actually scratching my nose. It's a way to do it. Makes the inside not itch or be feel like allergies anymore. That's $1.44. Thank you. So, with all this fun stuff we've been talking about, let's go. All right, let's get some support rolling. Let's have someone, let's get a $50 contribution, whether it's a super chat, a tip, 10 subs, 5,000 kicks. Let's get $50 now, and let's open a pack of cards on this podcast before it ends. All right? And let's get to $100 of support, and then we'll open another pack. Let's go. Let's get some packs popping. Let's get that gold foil Mega Greninja EX ultra rare. It's actually called a mega rarity card from this box of Chaos Rising. Let's go. I'm so confident we're going to be opening a pack before the end of the podcast. I'm bringing this and putting it right here. No, you know what? I'll bring this. I'll put it right here, because we're going to open this sucker in just a little bit. That's how confident I am that we're opening some cards. Let's go. Zilil says, why do you think when Wings made money on lolcow Live, he bought junk food and didn't take the chance to change? I think that Wings is stuck in a depression rut. It's a vicious circle for him. He feels depressed about himself no matter what. Even when he has opportunities to change, his depression beats him into thinking he never can win. And that just makes him do the self-destructive behavior. Okay? I've been there. And when I was in my 20s, okay, I had bad depression. Okay? Really bad. And basically, it makes you feel like you can never win at anything. Even if you are. Like, if something good happens to you, you self-convince yourself that it's all fleeting, it won't last, and everything's going to blow up in your face no matter what. So you don't even get happy when a good thing happens. Does that make sense? You literally wake up every day and you think that you're a piece of garbage. You're never going to improve. Nothing around you will get better. You don't deserve anything. Doom and gloom. And I actually legit feel like that's how that guy is, and he's just stuck in it. Now, there's many different things you can do to remedy it, but sadly, there's no ultimate solution, because sometimes that feeling comes back. For me, every once in a while, I do feel like shit for a day for no reason. It'll be like, dude, why do I feel like shit? Things are going great, you know? But it kind of never goes away. Once you get to that point and your mind is cracked like that, you get stuck. For him, I don't think he's ever gotten out of being stuck. Maybe there was moments when he did, but I don't think he's ever definitively been out of that mindset, you know? So he gets good things happening to him. He has opportunity to do good for himself. And he has moments where maybe he's doing the right thing. Like, I think like earlier this year, he quit soda, right? Legit, I think he wanted to do that. He tried it for real. And then after 2-3 weeks of doing it and he didn't lose any weight, he gave up and he went right back to his old ways. And now I don't think he's trying. That's the truth. I think he tried it hard. It didn't work within 2-3 weeks. That's it. All that happiness is gone. And now he's back to his old ways. You know? For him, for a guy like Wings, this is my opinion. Okay, you can disagree. He can disagree. I don't think he can do it for himself. I think that's the kind of guy who he needs to have people around him to coach him, to help him, to guide him. If it literally means someone locks down the house and makes it that he doesn't have access to the bad food, someone has to do that. You know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't have unlimited access to food delivery if he's just going to order bad food every meal, because he'll never improve. He doesn't have that level of self-control. His depression forces him right back into the bad habit. Even though he wants to improve, he's not capable of doing it himself. He needs to give access of his life over to someone who's going to do the right things and right decisions, and not give him the easy opportunity to basically fail. Because that's what it is. He has ultimate control over everything. He has the app on his phone. He has the money. He controls the bank account. Therefore, he can just spit the money into whatever he wants and do the bad thing unlimited. So he's never going to improve. I just love the idiots saying dumb shit. You know what, Shadow Ninja, you're done. You keep spamming about World Cup. Go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. You guys have to understand that what me getting healthy was not an overnight thing, and it wasn't an easy thing. It was a slow, gradual process of weaning myself off of the stuff that was bad for me and making it so that I didn't want it anymore. Okay? See, there you go. Nah, I don't believe you. Well, if you don't believe me, you're a fucking retard because you must be blind. Like, that's the only thing I can tell you. You must actually be retarded to be that stupid. I don't know what else to say. Anyone who's a logical brain in their head looks at me now versus how I used to look and says, he definitely did life changes and he's definitely got discipline, or else he wouldn't look like that. Sorry, you're so stupid. I don't know what else to say. Maybe you need some help. You know, more kind of, he says, a great Cooking with the King series would be great to show that you've been eating to get into better shape. I feel like DSP tries it is a bad influence for you in the audience. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not a cook. My wife is the cook. I'm not going to go to the kitchen and document her cooking. I'm streaming. She cooks while I stream. And then when I'm done streaming, I upload, I go eat, and I'm back to stream. I'm not going to say, hey, everyone. So today I'm going to go record every step that my wife is doing in the kitchen so that everyone can criticize how she looks and fuck around and be dicks to her and document how we cook and say everything we make is bad. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about those people. And, you know, that's not going to help anyone, to be frank. You can find out things to cook healthy for yourself, okay? I'm not a guru. I'm not a chef. I'm not here to teach people how to cook. It's easy to figure out how to do, for the record. It just takes effort, and it takes discipline. But, no, I'm not going to do that series because all that does is it feeds the trolls with nonsense that they want, intrusive shit in my life, and my fans don't care. So I'm not going to bother with that shit. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? We have a little bit of time left. Yeah, we're going to put protein pretzels in the freezer, you fucking idiot. Well, that's correct. I am grateful towards those who support me, who keep me going, who have let me improve my life. I'm not supportive or are nice and patient towards idiots who say dumb shit like that in the kick chat and who have never supported me. So. So we got about 20, 30 minutes left on the Level 1 podcast to hang out and talk. All right. And then after that, we go on break and then we come back and it's a couple hours of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Again, if you've had a good time on this show, if you're enjoying yourself, please support it. Like I said, I would like to do some card openings on this show so that way we can focus on Castlevania for the rest of the stream. For a $50 contribution, we open a pack of cards. If we hit $100 of support, we open a pack of cards. There's two ways to do it. Let's go. Let's get support for the podcast this morning. Let's go. All right, what do you guys want to chat about? We got some time, unless you guys are bored and you just want to get to the game, which we could. We could just have a break early and get to the game if that's really what you want. Fuck this idiot. Goodbye. I've been cleaning the house on Kick recently, and I'm actually happy I have because now I don't have to put up with stupidity. So you notice a lot of the morons are gone. Well, another one just got kicked out the fucking door, and they're not coming back. Thankfully. Enough of these idiots. Nick, you don't know what you're talking about. We don't have it sitting on the floor. We have it sitting on specialized matting designed for this so you can have weight machines in your house. It's literally designed for that so that you don't damage your floor or your ceiling. Thanks. They make that shit. If you don't believe it, yeah, they actually make that shit. It protects the floor fully. For the record, do not fucking unban any of these idiots who I've been banning recently. They're the toxic element in the kick chat who need to be removed because they literally make it that other people cannot talk, and I've had enough of them. So don't let them back in. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? Here we go. Tag me in chat, or else we're just going to end the show. Thank you for $2. I appreciate that. Let's do a nice Machoke flex with Machoke. There we go. Now, guys, let's go. It's been a fun podcast, has it not? But here's what's going to happen. When I start playing Symphony of the Night, half of you are going to leave, and we're going to get no support. Seriously, I know, because it's already happened twice. Now, I like Symphony of the Night. I'm going to keep playing it. But right now, let's go. Let's get support for the show. I know you've enjoyed it. You've had a great time. You've clip farmed. Now let's go. Let's get a $50 contribution. Let's open a pack of cards. Let's get to $100 of support. Let's open another pack of cards. Let's get some support going for the show. And let's do some card unpacking before we get to Symphony of the Night. Some of these people, this dumb stuff they say is just like, my God, there's no brain cells there. There really isn't. It's like Curly used to say, the Three Stooges. I keep trying to think, but nothing happens. Crow says, would I like to see another 3D Castlevania? No. Castlevania is best 2D and should stay 2D. If it's 2D, 3D, that's okay. I don't want a 3D Castlevania. They tried it and it sucked. Sister Woman says, what percentage of people buying Pokemon cards do you think are basically adults buying them for money and collectability and resale versus kids? I would argue 90%. People say 99%. I think it's 90%, not exaggerating. Because you got to think of it this way. How would a child buy them exactly, right? Or a child whose parent, if they tell them, hey, I want Pokemon cards. Do you think the parent has time to go to PokemonCenter.com at 9 a.m. on the day when pitch black is dropping to sit there refreshing, trying to log into the fucking site to buy a box of cards for their kids? No. Normal people don't have time to do that shit. What they want to do is get something that's easily accessible and easily obtainable. And they just go and get it when they have free time or when they're doing something else, right? A parent doesn't have time to do that shit, and the kid can't buy it because the kid doesn't have a job. So, no, I would argue maybe 10% get bought casually by parents, or they get a chance, they go to the store, they pre-order for their kid, and they happen to get it because of that. But for most people, it's these losers who just sit there fucking clicking. I need to resell this. I need to resell it, make money. And then they buy it all up and they resell it on the internet because they're fucking greedy. That's the problem. We already have that separation of perception versus reality when it comes to celebrities and actors and musicians and things like that. We don't have it for influencers and creators. We need to. We need to have that separation in society and say, those aren't real people. Those are shills. They're only there to make a buck. They don't care if something's really good or not. All they want to do is make that money, that sponsorship. How many times do you see someone, they're playing a game because it's new and they have it early and they never play it again? Almost everyone, like almost people who get the shit early. Oh, Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, what happened to Forza Horizon? Are they playing it now? They dropped that shit right away. They played it for a few days. They said it was the best driving game ever. Are they playing it now? No, because they don't care. They're not gamers. They're not actually doing a playthrough. They're advertising. We need to have that separation, and we don't. People are just very gullible today, and they legit believe that some of this stuff is real. That's not. It's sad. You know, we don't have that separation anymore. We need to. That's correct. Sir says, it sucks those reviewers release the review right at launch, and the algorithm picks up their video, and then they make more money, so they just say it's good, and they get, you know, they get the cut. Exactly. Are they getting a direct payment? No. But they've already been wined and dined, flown to a special press event, got advance access, then they get the early review, so they get the free money from that, and they're on to the next right away. Exactly. Sir says, I like it when you review games because we're actually seeing all your real gameplay, not behind closed doors weeks ahead of launch. Yeah, and I have no incentive ever to tell you that a game is good or bad. I can just tell you like it is from my own perspective, honestly. It doesn't matter. I don't benefit if I say a game is good, and I don't benefit if I say a game is bad. You know what I'm saying is truthful, and I have absolutely no influence to say anything because no company's going to kiss my butt and fly me out and wine and dine me to do shit. And at the same time, it's not like if I make a negative video about a game, it's going to get hundreds of thousands of views and make me thousands of dollars because I did that either. I'm just not popular enough. So it doesn't matter what I say. One of the producers of Street Fighter 6, listen to what he said. We're not working on Street Fighter 7. We're not even thinking about it. We want Street Fighter 6 to last a decade. We're just going to keep pumping out seasonal content for Street Fighter 6 for a decade. Okay? So that guy who said that, he's either the most actually greedy, low effort, lazy motherfucker on the planet, or he's just retarded. You say did a $2 super chat says, would you review a game pre-launch? No, not anymore. No, I'm not surprised by people's stupidity. They are becoming more stupid by the day. Because again, as we have a new generation of people who are eternally online, And, you know, it would say, do you blame them? Honestly, I don't. It's because the generation before them basically never became adults and therefore never raised this generation of kids. So these kids were left to their own devices and they were just handed a device. Here's a phone. Go mess with this while I go do something. So there was no parenting. So the kids never learned how to be humans. So now they're just weirdos who sat on the internet all fucking day. And that's how they act. They act like fucking bizarre people. They can't even have like a regular social interaction with anyone because their parents never parented them and taught them a damn thing. And that's the situation that humanity is in right now. It's pretty fucked up. This says the Marvel Tokon dev said the same thing. They want to support the game for a decade. Again, the reason they say this is because they're all chasing the same money. They're chasing the same bag. They all think that they're Grand Theft Auto Online or that there's some MMO, and they're not. They don't even... The people who are in charge right now of fighting games don't even understand fighting games. That's the problem. They're making products for consumption and to print money rather than making a good fighting game first and then saying, we made the good game, now let's figure out how to monetize it. Instead, it's like the monetization has to come first. So who cares if the game is good? As long as we can keep pumping out characters for it for a year, for 10 years, that's all we care about. That's probably stupid, don't you think? And those are the producers who are in charge of these games. They're actual idiots. They don't actually understand fighting games, and they're going to fuck everything up. All right, guys. Well, I think it is time to end the show. It's been about 2 hours. I like to have the podcast be roughly 2 hours. I do want to say thanks to those who chilled, those who engaged, and those who supported. Sadly, as confident as I felt, I can't psychically make people do stuff, and so we're not doing any unpackings. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we're doing one this stream. Symphony of the Night never does well. Like, seriously. Symphony of the Night just historically has not done well. So I'm not expecting someone to come by and do a $50 contribution, nor am I expecting this stream to hit $100. So I guess this is not going to happen today. The rest of the week has done well. I'm not complaining. It's been a well-supported week, seriously, and I really enjoyed it. And I can't wait to get to more of those because we've had such good pulls, but that's that. Now, I hope that you will stick around. I hope that you won't run for the hills now because I'm about to start playing Castlevania. The game is great. It's very challenging. I'm dying a lot. Well, not a lot, but I am dying getting messed up because it's so hard in the second half. So please stick around for that. But in the meantime, have a good couple of days away. I'll see you all Sunday. Thanks a lot for chilling, and peace out. Okay. Phew. Code Veronica X PS4 subscribe, but I owned it. They're claiming I don't own it, but obviously I did own it, or else how did I play it? I mean, I guess this is how we'll have to play it, and we'll just have to deal with the audio desync when it happens. But that's really weird. I know I must... Did I play it on Xbox? Oh, maybe I did? Sadly, because I already swapped over to the PS5, it means I can't run you guys highlight clips. We'll just have to do some music and slides. And I'll be gone for about 10 minutes. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to go on a break for like 10 minutes. All right, then I'm going to come back and we're going to continue with this awesome playthrough, the second half, the Upside Down Castle of Symphony of the Night. Number one, please don't leave. Because we've had very low attendance for Symphony of the Night the last 2 streams. Number two, please support the stream. Because we've had very low support for Symphony of the Night the last 2 streams. I'm continuing to play this because personally, I like the game, and there is an audience, albeit a small one, that's engaged and likes it. But it's my last streaming day of the week. Obviously, I would like to have a good stream. It would be great to even do some card pack openings if possible, but that means you have to stick around, engage, and support the content. All right? So please do. When I come back, I'd love to do some shout-outs and then get started. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to be gone for like 10 minutes, and then I'll be back, and we'll do 2 hours of Symphony of the Night. Sound good? Okay, guys, thank you, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, let's jump right in. We got about 2 hours of Castlevania today. Whenever we do the Level 1 podcast, we have less gameplay, but that's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, stupid throat. So thank you for the $5 tip. That's our biggest tip of the day. Okay, we're going to get started. Thank you guys for being here and sticking around and not running away because I'm playing a classic. I appreciate that. And again, any support you guys can lend for this game would be well appreciated. It has not done well last couple of streams. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? I'm going to keep playing it regardless. But it would be great to get some support today. All right, let's go. Okay, ready? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hoi! Time for more Castlevania Symphony of the Night here on DSP Gaming. Well, that sucked. The hell is this pile of balls? A talisman. Oh, obviously I want that. So I guess I gotta go back and then do this room again, which really blows. A pain in the ass. Oh, come on. That was ridiculous. You couldn't see anything. That was absolutely nuts. This dagger sucks. La 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 la. Oh, the Coliseum sucks in the Upside Down Castle. There's like no items here at all that I want. Everyone, I hope you're enjoying Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you are, please give this stream a like on YouTube and please support it. We have not had good support for Symphony of the Night last 2 streams, but I'm going to keep playing it anyway. I would love to get some good support. It's my final streaming day of the week. It would be great to hit some milestones. Remember, for a $50 contribution. Well, I got to get rid of this. This is fake. Get rid of this moron. For a $50 contribution, we will open a pack of cards of the Pokemon cards that we're doing. Chaos Rising set, which so far we had a bunch of hits out of the 7 packs we've opened. Excuse me. Including the highest value card I've ever opened so far live on stream. And if we hit $100 of support on this stream, we will also open a pack of cards. So, sadly, this guy's an asshole. This is a troll. I just banned him. It's hilarious. He says, Phil has lady arms. Really? Does a lady have arms like that? I don't think so. I just don't think so. Okay. Dracula's Curse. Defeat the zombie versions of Trevor, Sypha, and Grant. So those are supposed to be the characters from Castlevania 3 are in this game and turned into zombies? What on earth? That's a hell of a reference. What is going on there? How did that happen? Huh. What do I do? How do I hit this thing? This is stupid. I'm out of here. Fuck this. I'm not fighting them. It's incredibly dumb. I'm not fighting those at all. I'm skipping them. Okay. Pretty dumb enemies. They're invisible and you can't hit them. Well, fuck them. I'm not fighting them then. To hell with that nonsense. If it's loud, I can lower it. I made it louder earlier because people said it was too low. Thanks for $5. He says support for Symphony of the Night. I appreciate that. That gets us to 44. Remember, guys, if we get to $100, we'll open a pack of Pokemon cards. And if we get a $50 contribution, we'll open a pack of Pokemon cards. Sadly, those gifted subs were fake. I wish that those gifted memberships weren't, because that would have been a lot of support, but they're fake, so sucks. Did I just get hit? Does it make sense? What? That is fucking bullshit. What? Oh, dude, no, this is bullshit. I'm out of here. That's not even legit. That's just garbage right there. They gave him insanely cheap hitboxes. What the fuck is going on? Look at this. I got completely robbed. It would be great to get some kick support. Wait a minute, remember I said earlier, and that's it. Nobody else. Can we get some kicks or a sub on kick? Would be nice. Where'd all my health go? Oh my god. Dude. Why did the flies hit you for so much damage? I can't get to them because they just protect him perfectly. I can't super jump. I got him. That was a cool boss. I think, thank God I got revived, you know. Oh, come on. This is so annoying. They did it on purpose. This is done completely on purpose to annoy the shit out of you. I can't do anything. What the hell was that? Why is this room such a long pain in the ass? Look how tall it is. Oh my god, this loops all the way back to that other room we were in. So we gotta go all the way back to the way we just came, which sucks. And then go left, and all the way left, and then up. Yeah, different ways to go here. Z-Guile, I love this game. This game is great. I love the complexity. I love the exploration, you know. Metroid and Castlevania together. I love that it's so long and it's got all these different kinds of monsters and stuff. It's really neat. I just wish more people would support it. But what can you do? You can't make people like the classics, right? The gremlin. I do appreciate that some people on Kick send kicks, but you're not doing 100 kicks, so I can't count it. Remember, it's got to be $1 or more. If you send 100 kicks, I'll put it on the leaderboard. Fuck. I pressed jump. I totally did. We're going back to where we were. Well, this sucks. I don't want to go back to where we were. I guess, damn, that sucks. I guess we got to go back and then go left, because you see it's all the same. Yeah. Sadly, just the same thing. We're just looping back to where we were, so... yeah, let's not do that. I don't even know technically what we're doing. Like, we don't even know where we're going right now, right? All right, almost time to split the part. Whoa, we've done some good exploration, guys. So thank you for $2. Does that get us over 50? It does. Let's split the part here. When we come back, another hour of Symphony of the Night on this stream. Hopefully good progress. Is there a reason why you're all spamming in Kick, chat? I'm going to time you all out. And if you continue, I'm just going to ban you all. Don't spam. Stop that right now. And support the stream. Hold on, I'm doing it right now. You've got it backward. You're not supposed to complain, you're supposed to support. You've got it all wrong. You're here, you're watching free content. You're supposed to enjoy it and support it. Okay, I timed them all out. Now they can stop spamming. Okay. All right, so let's end this part, come back for another hour of Symphony of the Night. See you then. Okay, really quick, I'm going to stretch, guys, and then we're going to continue. So we got an hour left. We're at $51. Guys, let's get it to 100 by the end of the stream. Seriously, let's get some support. Let's get our first sub of the day besides Nails. Let's get our first kicks of the day besides Nails. Let's get a couple memberships, a super chat, super sticker, and a tip. Let's go. If we get a $50 contribution right now, we're going to open a pack of cards at the end of the stream. Actually, there would be 2, because we hit 100 and 50. That means 2 packs, okay? Once again, I like this game a lot. I want to keep playing it, but I don't know what's wrong that we just don't get support for it. I really don't. I think it's an outstanding game. I think it's just as good as Hollow Knight or Silksong. But I guess that crowd doesn't come by for it. Let me stretch here for a sec. I'm not going to answer your question unless you contribute, because you're not contributing, so why would I answer your question about contributions? Spice doesn't think this is fun to watch. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, did you like Hollow Knight? Did you like Silksong? It's basically the game that came before. So, I like these games. So, all right, let's continue. Guys, again, please support. I would love to open a pack by the end of the stream. If we get to $100 or get a $50 contribution, either way, we're going to do it, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Symphony of the Night. Bullshit! Are you kidding? I landed in Slash, and the Slash had no effect on this guy. This is getting annoying now. I pressed the button. Whoa. Yeah, it's like dropping. It's weird. Weird PlayStation controller. Pressing a button when I land. So many testicles. I got a $2 tip. Okay, let's keep going, guys. We got about 30-40 minutes left. We're at $60 to support. We can get to 100. I will open a pack of cards at the end of the stream, but we gotta hurry. We have to hurry if you guys want that, okay? Did a $5 super chat. He says, if YouTube disappeared tomorrow, what would you consider your greatest accomplishment from your time as a creator? I would argue staying relevant and being successful in spite of so much adversity and people who just wish the worst for me. Seriously. It ain't easy. It's one thing when everyone likes you and you're rolling in success. It's another thing to be successful when, you know, so many people hate you for no good reason. Thank you for the $5. Guys, we're nearing $100 to support, which means we'll do a pack opening. But if we're going to do it, we got to hit it so we have time to do it. So please support the stream. If you haven't yet, now would be the time to do so. And if the like Silvish, no. It's at 100, 150, 200, etc. And then if someone does a $50 contribution, those are the milestones. The only time that I do a free pack is if we're playing Pokemon or something else. Exactly. Man, I don't think we're going to get a Rondo of Blood after this. Nah, I mean, these are the slowest streams I've had in ages are Symphony of the Night. And I told you guys I'd keep playing because I like the game, but it's kind of ridiculous. We can't even hit $100 of support on a single Symphony of the Night stream. That's terrible, you know? Anyone know how much I have to hit that thing to get it to work for the secret? Anyone know how to do this puzzle? I hit 2 of them when they made the noise, but the door didn't open. How do I do this, guys? I need help. Anyone know? Oh, this is why this game doesn't work. Literally, we have 214 people on YouTube, 100 on Kick. No one is paying attention to the game. or talking to me or knowing anything about it. We got idiots talking about support in the chat. Fuck the support. I want to play the fucking game. How do I fucking do this puzzle? I don't know what to do. I hit these, but the door doesn't open. How do I get the fucking door open? Fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my chat so I can play the game. Got it. I didn't hit it. What the fuck? No, they said I hit it. No, I didn't. I was looking the other direction. How the fuck did I hit it? Where'd my health go? What the hell? I can't move. I'm frozen. Where's my health? This room is serious nonsense. It just doesn't... The room's busted. It shouldn't be like that. Well, guys, I like the game. It sucks that, again, second time in a row. Well, actually, this is third time in a row. Each time I play the game, it gets worse. Today, we are at... What are we ending at? Wow, $65 of support. One of the worst streams I've done in ages. Because I'm playing a tried and true classic. It sucks. It really does, man. I think now you guys understand why I never played it, huh? Like, seriously. Because people always, all the time, why didn't you ever play Symphony of the Night? I can't believe you never played it. This is exactly why. I know my trolls are deranged. That's definitely a given. Shmoo? This dude's name is Shmoo. Audio desynced. Well, we're at the end, but thank you for telling me. We're at the end of the stream, only like 5 more minutes, guys. Basically, I'm just looking for a place to, another place to save or whatever. And then we're done for the stream. You didn't tip anything. I'm refreshing right now, and you tipped nothing, so please don't lie. It's very naughty that you would lie like that. Unacceptable. Yeah, Castlevania hype. I had fun. It sucks, as you can see. Lowest supported stream I basically did this year, I think. No one really supports Castlevania for some reason. But I like the game, and I'm going to keep playing it. Let's just go back and save again, and then that'll be it for today's stream. For those of you that were here, I appreciate you all. All right, good progress today. Next time, it looks like we'll definitely beat it, right? Because like I was told, just the catacombs, and then the end of the game. So when we play it again next week, we will complete Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Thank you to everyone who chilled today. For the few who supported, I appreciate you all. Next time, we'll finish exploring this area. Then we'll fast travel and go to those catacombs, which is basically going up. And then it's the finale, right? I think so. Oh, all right. Thank you for watching. See you next time, everybody. All right. What a shame. It's like I do everything I can, right? I'm playing the game. I'm enjoying. I'm interacting with the chill chat. I give incentive. I'm like, hey, you know, we'll do other things too. We'll open packs. We'll do, you know. I cannot get people to support certain games no matter what I do. I try so hard. I can't do it. You know, even all my ideas. No, we're not doing Rondo of Blood when people don't support Symphony of the Night. We're not playing another Castlevania. I mean, they'd be pretty stupid, right? What can I do? Okay. All right. Hope to see you all tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time for old school fighting games. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you. See you then. Bye-bye.